Do we want to be in a relationship? We do. Do we want to date people? We do not. So how do we go about fixing that? We cry. No, we don't cry. We put ourselves out there. And then what? Then we cry. No.
Okay, you got me there, but that is not a crime.
Let's talk about aegosexuality. I do want to preface this by saying I'm slightly less familiar with this term than some of the other terms I've defined, so if any aegosexuals want to add in the comments, please feel free. Aegosexual is a term that falls under the asexual umbrella. It describes people that feel a disconnect from sex and don't really want it for themselves. These people may experience arousal, enjoy sexual content, and even fantasize about sex, but they don't actually want sex in a real-life situation. There's also a term called Aegoromantic, which is the same thing for romantic attraction. What's the difference between Compilation and Aegoromantic? Both of these are on the aromantic spectrum, meaning they involve experiencing little to no romantic attraction. Compilation means not experiencing romantic attraction, but still desiring a romantic relationship. Aegoromantic means not experiencing romantic attraction and enjoying romance in theory, but not enjoying it in practice. So the difference between Compilation and Aegoromantic is that Compilationics actually want to be in a relationship. Aegoromantics just like the idea of it, like fantasizing about it, but don't actually want to do it in real life.
This flag is probably a lot less familiar to most people, and the chances are you won't find it on Pride merchandise, but it is a really popular choice with my customers. And the flag I'm referring to is the Aegosexual flag. So Aegosexual falls under the asexual umbrella, and the inverted triangle on the flag represents the inverted aspect of aegosexuality. If you would like to know more, I popped a more detailed description in the comments.
So let's talk about aegosexuality. So aegosexuality is an identity on the asexual spectrum. It's one of the micro labels, and it describes people who have a comfort level with sexual things, like they may experience sexual fantasies, or they may be comfortable watching sexual content, reading erotic stories, or watching erotic movies, but they don't want to participate in sexual activity. So an aegosexual person might have sexual fantasies, but they won't be part of that fantasy. Or maybe they really enjoy porn, but are not willing to have sex. So for aegosexual folks, there's a disconnect between themselves and objects of sexual attraction. That's it. The A spectrum is the coolest spectrum.